Uno, dos, tres. Alright, Mark of the Stake. Rodent, crematorium. Mitigation from death. Killing enemies while aiming down grants so much armor for 10 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. Okay, that's nice. Jesus. Also gave me 20 titanium. And I got a journal. Ooh. This has the Outriders legacy. An enormous gate can be seen above the canopy. Before you reach it, you must deal with Kang's fighters, who are following your convoy, seeking vengeance for Skurlock's death.
Hold up! Movement in the trees behind us, it's Kang!
Probably wants his revenge.
Now you can get in line.
And they just immediately set up full camp. They may have new things to say. No.
When Bailey wakes up, I get the feeling she'll never forgive me for saving her life.
You ever seen anything like it?
I can't say I have.
What do you think it is?
Well, clearly it's built from physical materials, but emanating an energy of some alien origin. I can't quite find the words to explain.
Maybe we're not supposed to
Explain it?
understand it. That energy coming off of it. I mean, don't you feel it? It's like a buzz in my whole body.
That buzz has a perfectly reasonable, rational...
Seriously. Stop trying to rationalize it. Just feel it.
Well,
That was weird. What? Don't ask me, she's a mystic.
Yeah.
as the old saying goes, I'm afraid to find out whether that's to keep something in or something out.
Additional mag.
Is it possible that gate is the end of the anomaly? That somehow the structure keeps it contained, and on the other side is the promised land we seek?
Sounds too good to be true. Just gonna take my headset off because with the sound in the background, it's freaking the shit out of me. My OCD makes me vulnerable to particular noises. That being one of them. I've gotten all the upgrades. Now I just need to see what I need to reapply. Wasn't using the crit damage. When was I? So I can tell I wasn't using the weakening dome either. No, I was using rejuvenation. Extra bullet too. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Okay, I need to put on, again, extra bullet. And rejuvenation. As well as some boosts for twisted rounds and the other thing. Okay. Extra bullet, rejuvenation, and thirst for blood. I'm swapping you out because I don't care about the bonus to crit for extra mag. You can say as is. Increasing its damage substantially is great, but you swap out for rejuvenation. You stay as is. And that would help me fleeing, but this will make me even more healy. Or actually, do I even need to be more healy? I don't think so. You know what? I'll go with this. I have no idea what's making that sound. You want to say?
Yakko. What's your take on that, alien?
The bug-eyed Fruit Loop over there knows nothing. Watch this. Hey! Augie! You want a drink? It's vodka. Vodka puts hair on your chest. Hey, whoa there, careful.
Why you people come here?
We came because our world died. Didn't have anywhere else to go.
You always kill your world.
Pretty much.
That was an interesting conversation. Seems she's
Rhino
picked up some more
Ken's
words,
tried
though.
and his guys, mercs who've lost their mission, left with fuck all to do but plunder and slaughter or risk turning on each other.
Oh, got that. Can't talk to you. But yeah, that was one hell of a conversation. Also, I look crazy. Arr! Argy bargy.
I've gotten no clear answers as to what it is or who built it. I wish I could.
Please stop talking with telepathy. It's unnerving me. His lips were not moving. That
followed us far enough.
road is concerning.
Time to finish this.
Kang may talk a big game, but don't count on him showing up. He'd rather leave the dirty work to his fighters.
Well, that gives me something to look forward to. I'll be back after I deal with these assholes.
Memories. Da 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 da. Oh, they're already out of that vehicle? I killed the fuck. I'm kind of all over the place here. Ha! Body parts just went flying. Bullets! They give you wings! You know, lads, if you steal a gun or gear stored in the chest around about here, and instead of just storing it, maybe it would have helped. You know, I don't know. Think about it, maybe. Bonk! Sup, fuck jobs. Cool. Shield. Alright. I pulled a second wave while I still had a first wave out. That's why I died. And yeah, you can do that quite easy in this game. There's probably a large reason for why I die so much. Wrong. Nice. Nice. I'm done.
Tiago, you were right. Gang didn't show his face.
2.
He won't. Until he can be sure the odds are in his favor.
Well, that's never gonna happen. Don't let your guard down. I'll scout the road to that gate up ahead.
Yeah, wouldn't the odds be even less in his favor now? Ooh. Serotonin's letter. Bloodstained piece of paper. I gotta admit to whoever or nobody may read this day. I keep catching myself standing still and staring like a sackjaw fool at nothing and everything, taking it all in. This, what I'm seeing now, this is breathtaking. Maybe I'd just forgotten after all those years underground what real, unspoiled nature looked like, and sounded like, and felt like, and smelled like, all in all its glorious creation. The wonderful smells. Am I glad I decided to leave that bunker? I keep thinking that everyone else in Enoch, the ones who never, ever stop fighting on their harsh, cruel sides to this planet, they could come here, those bitter, angry, bitter people, maybe stop fighting and join me in standing around like slack-jawed idiots. Everywhere I look, it's almost the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I say almost, because I stopped at a deserters camp on the way here to trade for some supplies for my journey, and it was there I saw the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. That's when I saw him, my son. Our son, laughing, talking, making life on his own, of his own. I kept my distance, even though I'd gone hoping to find him. More than anything, now that I could see him, I didn't want Mercer to see me. I owe him that much. I've owned so much of his life already. Wouldn't dare steal one second more. I realized how possessive I was of him. I would never give him any space or freedom. It's hard enough for a mother to see her child straight from the nest, never mind someone used to having their orders obeyed unquestioningly. What matters now is that he's alive and safe. Then, new jerky, iodine and salt capsules, and a couple of Sherlock's syringes in hand, I looked down at the ground and made my way out of the camp, careful not to look at another human face. That way I would make sure that his face, my most awe-inspiring, glorious creation, was the last face I'd ever see. That's actually quite sweet. Still, I hold out hope. I've seen the beauty of this forest, and pray there may still be more of it out there. Perhaps even some safe place beyond all this turmoil. Somewhere I could bury the master key and dare to dream of bringing the good news back to Mercer. But I know that before I can ever talk to again, I need to do right by my father's legacy. Find the place away from the hatch and bury its secrets. Only then we'll be able to tell Mercer we did what we had to. It was worth all the pain. Life sure is funny. Never ever thought I could die happy. But here I am.
Sarah Tanner, you made us proud. Outrider till the end.
What killed her?
Zahidi. I found Sarah Tanner. She made it further than any other expedition. Tough, like her dad. The final key. Time I paid that bunker one more visit.
Well, was it these mooks? Because the letter was bloodstained. Maybe they rolled in on her and did her in. But I think this was all quite a while ago, so I'm not sure. Wendigo, Unknown Presence, and Blitzkrieg. So one here, one here, one here. Oh, very convenient. Hang ties only. Gang, it's all bullshit. Gory's phoned to insurgents and demons. They've nearly overrun Eagle Peaks too, and now they're saying Set is dead by an insurgent altered more powerful than any before him. I speak the truth. It's only a matter of time before the insurgents win this war. And what then? Do you think they're a bunch of dumb shits like the ECA? Do you think they won't notice we're pilfering people out of their ranks to fill our camp? We've done our best to lay low, to cut the throats of anyone who leaves, spread rumours about our safe place in the forest. But we can't stop them all. Sitting in Trenchtown's bar, I heard an awful lot of rumours. When the insurgents take over, they're going to try everything they can to find us. We need to leave this place. I don't know where we'll go, but we can't stay here. I gathered a group who'll follow me out to the forest, like you asked, but it's been a hell of a risk. This many, we were easier to know, it is harder to keep quiet, and that goddamn minefield did not make things easier. But I knew the stakes. This is the last group we're going to get for a while, so we need to make it count. People who smuggled have brought an awful lot of valuables with them to pay for the trip. Funny that, them paying us to become our treatment. I just hope my cut will reflect the shit I've had to do to get them back here. Dimitri. Oh, Skurlock has been working here for a long time, apparently. Since it landed. Unless that was a different Skurlock. The riots have grown too extreme outside shuttle doors. I must evacuate from to continue my work. Last night an IED exploded just outside. Shattered glass of my microscope. I was deaf from the ringing in my ears for an hour after. When I investigated outside, I found shards of human bone embedded in the metal wall. I cannot stay here. There's no question of validity of the people suffering, but I rage at the inanity of their expression. Do they think that this carrying on, this violence and fear will accomplish anything? Yes, it may be true that the same portions of food are not shared with all. It may not be fair, but fair is not the appropriate value to consider. Retaining the majority of sustenance for colony's leaders and thinkers is essential to its survival. Those outside my doors surely cannot think of themselves as chaff, but the thrashing has come, and for humanity to persist, the labouring class, the weak of mind, must be called. There's only one way out of this valley, and it is through the forest. It may take 20 years, but I cannot find a vaccine for the fungus. We will be trapped here, murdering each other over scraps forever. Only I can save what remains of humanity. The burden is heavy, but I alone must bear it. Unfortunately, I have no choice but to abandon Scarstead specimen. That's the dude's actual name. Not specimen, Scarstead. Just seeing him as a lab animal. No doubt there's more knowledge I could have pulled from that poor desiccated cadaver, but I have enough remaining fungus spores and the work shall continue apace. And so, as far as it may concern you, Mr. Kang, everything is packed. No, I'm happy shooting him. We should have shot him twice. Somehow I know, the other guy was saying that he could be useful to, for science and all that. I know. Someone pluck his, scientific genius out and just blow out the rest. Make an AI construct. As if they have any tech. Along those lines. I thought resources were left. Or maybe losing platinum. Okay. We're heading back to the quarry.
Tell you, I am not happy about having to look over my shoulder for Kang wherever we go.
This game will probably be better and easier in a group. Games don't tend to bounce too well with additional players. And additional players can get each other up and whatnot. So, you go down, you lose thing that's here, wouldn't be in multiplayer. Because someone can just get you back up. So, it'll be a lot easier in that case.
Hey Doc, something's been driving me crazy. Can you explain to me how we're still able to use radios when the anomaly distorts the signal, our probes, anything long range?
That's it exactly. We're using analog shortwave radio on a high frequency band without a lot of power, which means we can communicate over short distances. A digital signal like the one we're tracking has a far greater range and is less prone to interference. Still, over a large enough distance, the anomaly will distort it.
So, as long as the anomaly's around, we're stuck with analog.
Analog equipment is far more resistant to the electromagnetic fluctuations caused by the anomaly. It's one thing our forefathers on Earth did right.
Fair enough. That's kind of I know I've seen a bit of that in fiction. If you use a low-tech solution against a high-tech thing, it's so low-tech it works out. Like, people had the idea, like, okay, aliens arrive and get plowed down by a knight on a horse, or whatever, because they don't expect medieval cavalry. So, who built this shanty town on top? Okay, don't jump up. Be an utter idiot. You know, we haven't heard anything from Shira. Like, since we left, she may as well have died back there. We can't talk to her. She's literally to go into her. I think it's just for to restart a quest. Actually, no. Maybe we can chat to her. I'm not sure if she'll have anything new.
Whatever they were defending, we're almost in.
Oh no. 3 more keys.
Zahidi, the Outriders were stockpiling weapons in this bunker. A whole damn lot of them.
How many are we talking?
Enough to hold off the apocalypse, and then some.
On the chest high walls, spaced. There's gonna be a fight here.
Fuck me. Zahidi? I think I'm staring at a nuke.
A thermonuclear bomb? I wonder Tanner's daughter was willing to give her life to keep that hatch closed. I think it might be very wise to close it again and throw away the keys.
Zahidi? Something's happening. The machines! They're crashing!
You need to get out of there before it explodes.
Warning. Safety controls failing. Missile launch imminent. Warning.
Okay, that's not good. What do I do?
I don't know. You think I know anything about nuclear bombs? Wait. Is there a refrigerator around?
A refrigerator?
Yeah, a fucking refrigerator. You know what a fucking refrigerator is?
Yeah, I found it!
Oh, thank God. Now get inside.
What?
Get inside the refrigerator. The lead will protect you.
That is the stupidest idea I've ever heard!
I saw it somewhere.
That's not gonna happen!
Countdown to launch initiated. Launch
Wait.
in T-minus 120.
Wait, that's right. Okay. There's a slot for a key.
117.
Listen to me. You gotta move fast. You've got company. Insurgents just rushed the hatch.
113. 112.
Well, that's just great.
Okay, the fridge joke was a little much, but it's all funny. Yeah, I don't have time for this. Trying to stop a nuke. Ah, the taunt isn't working. So what was going up with his hand? Guess the anomaly in him is like, sensitive technology. Must fuck with. Well, I'm keeping him away from my computer. Really? Doctor Strangelove? Well, it's more Strangelove. But it's Doctor Strangelove. Or how I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb.
Missile launch in T-minus.
Shit! I'm not gonna make it!
This is references. I'm assuming this is another one.
2, 1. Missile launch sequence aborted. Have a nice day.
Yeah. It's over. Zahidi, you got any ideas where we might hide some keys?
shit, yeah. So yeah, what happened with his powers? They just kind of spazzed out. It felt kind of contrived and just it felt almost like a piss take of stuff, you know? No, I don't mean the like the fridge thing. I mean, it just felt like oh, powers, you know. Everything there, it was funny. It was funny, yeah. I'm just like, I don't know. Felt a little piss takey. Whatever. I feel like I can't properly express myself. Like shit, a lot of shit just happened. Seemingly just to make his day worse. You know, so. Yeah. Of course. Oh, there's 2 chests in here. Jeez. Mantle of the First Altered. They keep mentioning that guy's name. If we'll ever meet him. But, yeah, yeah, like, we've never seen his powers freak out and act on their own like that before. And suddenly they do. Then, you know, not only is he now trying to stop the nuke, then suddenly they're rushing in, and it just felt like the Fates really just decided they disliked him in that one moment. So, yeah. Maybe I'm wrong calling it, when I called it contrived, but just go with it. Yeah, it was still funny and all that. And shockingly, that fight went rather well. Someone was saying that they got a lot of legendaries out of this. I was skim reading a thing, so I might have overstated how many they got. I was doubting it to hell. Broodmother boots. Claims like 10, 11. Maybe if they're on max level or something. The max. Ooh, there's some more notes. World tier, maybe. Got great chance, much better chances than of it. Oh, actually, you can't get any from chests. No, I wouldn't know so.
Looks like some old reports.
Maybe they meant from the thing overall or something. I have no idea. Why don't we just drop it in 100 feet of wet concrete, was the first question I asked. Sergio explained that you couldn't just do that because the nuke was rigged with pressure sensors that would make it blow if anyone tried to destroy it. Believe me, he said, he would already made every possible attempt to disarm it. The thing was a hair trigger. He came too close to destroying the goddamn world he was trying to save. At this point, any wrong move and the baby goes boom. 1, 2, 3. The only possible solution was to hide the damn thing behind as many bolts and sealed doors as he could build. Make sure no one ever finds it. For the record, the Council voted and Nyborg authorized to deliver the ECA's single nuclear device taken from Earth to the middle of First City, where it could be remotely detonated. All ECA personnel could live safely inside the rift. It was the only retaliation they believed could end the war that's brought out of control. They trusted him with their deadliest weapon, but Sergio didn't play ball. And he devoted the rest of his life to making sure they never got it back. No one should be trusted with that kind of power, he said. People who could People who bring such a thing to New Eden, Sergi said, couldn't be trusted with with such a thing. Hmm? Like, God damn. You want to have everyone else living on a fucking nuke? Fuck off. But, yeah, I still feel I feel terrible sometimes critiquing things, which why I'm terrible at like giving reviews or whatnot, because I just feel like shite for critiquing them. But it just like everything went bad. It's like everything that could go bad went bad in that moment. So hard. Like I said, it felt contrived, but it was funny. It was funny at the same time. But we've never seen his powers freak out like that. It seems like again, it just happened just for the humor of the scene. You know, it's not something to take seriously. Sergio Costa, private note, July 2160. When the Outriders started to merge among the insurgent ranks, panic spread in the ECA's top brass. Whatever President Nyberg tried to say or do to calm them down was in vain. They'd already dug their heels in. They were going to cut their losses and nuke the city, start all over again with Rift Town, this time with far fewer people to manage and far more loyal. I was in the room when I heard them reach a decision. They trusted me, not only with the information, but the location of the bomb too. They had no idea their own chief of security was capable of. Quick excuse myself, met Sarah, and together with the Outriders that had rallied behind her. We all knew what we had to do. The bomb was scheduled to be brought into the first city inside a food truck, part of a larger convoy of gifts being sent to the insurgents. Pretense that the ECA wanted peace. Volunteered to drive the truck myself. Sarah and Morrison, the other Outriders, intercepted the convoy on its way to the first city. Took out the soldiers. Then we drove it to the core instead, where Sarah had already used her connections to begin the building of an underground bunker. That bunker, that mission, would last the rest of our lives. The ECA never learned why their attempted genocide failed. They never found out what happened to their nuke, or their security chief, or the surviving Outriders. I do regret I'll never be able to walk up to them and tell them, just to see the reaction on their faces. Jesus. It would have ended the war, but the ECA just tried to make their own goddamn cult. Jesus fuck Christ. Everyone's a shitheel. And you're a shitheel, and you're a shitheel. Everyone's a shitheel. So, no one has any commentary? Alright. So, we all nearly died. One sec.